This must be the number one reason people actually fail at reselling. No kidding. I hear this one more times a day than I hear anything else. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. May 21st, 2024, of course, Tuesday afternoon. And take this video for whatever you want. A motivational video, inspiration. You could take it as a rant. You could take it as a yelling at you guys. Some of you guys and girls, not all of you. But let me just tell you, the number one reason people fail at reselling, it's not because they buy bad merchandise. It's not because they price stuff like crap or write bad titles or write bad descriptions or are bad to potential buyers, don't send offers, bad feedback, all this stuff. All of that plays a huge part in it. And if you don't do number one, all that other stuff will cause you to fail as a reseller. However, when you combine all those negative things, none of them beat the reason I'm about to tell you. It's super easy. It's excuses. Excuses. Oh, womp, womp, womp. Everybody thought it was going to be something amazing and secret. It's not. And let me tell you guys, stick with me here. Stay with me. I get people in my inbox all the time who have full-time jobs. They work 8-10 hours a day. They have families. They have full-time jobs and they have families. They have husbands and wives and brothers and sisters and mothers and mother-in-laws and elderly parents that they take care of and all these different things that they have going on. These are not excuses. These are legitimate life reasons. If you have a full-time job that pays your bills, pays for the house, pays for the cars, pays for all the stuff, you have to do that. Until your reselling takes over, you have to do it. You don't have a choice. That is not you making an excuse that you have to go to work. It's you giving a reason because I have to go to work and pay the bills. Totally understandable. However, two things. One is when you are not actively engaged in work, in your kids, in your family, in your free time, in whatever it is that you have, what are you doing? Are you making an excuse for not having time when you actually have free time, but you spent the rest of your day playing Call of Duty? Is that an excuse? Because I would think that that is an excuse. That's one thing. I don't give those people too hard of a time because they do work all day. They do work with their family. They want some decompressing, and Call of Duty might be, or Fortnite might be that decompression, or maybe they like to needle print or whatever crafters do. I don't know. Latch hook. Just coming up with stuff here, guys. I'm free balling it. I don't fault that too much. You need some free time to yourself. But there's a second set of people that drive me batty. And those people are the ones that are actually making excuses. And by excuses, let me help you guys with some of the emails that I've received just in the last, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. Well, one email said, I'm currently failing at my reselling business. I don't know what to do, Casey. I work at it all day long as much as I possibly can, and it's not there. I get tired. I stop. I have to take a break. And of course, I always ask, how many hours a week do you put into it? How much time? Are you full-time? Are you part-time? Do you have a job? Do you have family? Do you have kids? I ask these questions when people reach out to me, when they want help, when they want advice. I always ask them, how much time do you have to put into it? How much time are you putting into it? How much more time could you put? I ask all these questions. And I have people that are like, well, I think I'm putting full-time work into it. I probably put 30 hours last week into it. No job. They're living on a fixed income, or they're living on what little reselling they have. Some of them have no kids. Some of them have grown kids who have moved out. Some of them have teenagers who take care of themselves. Some of them have no kids, no responsibility, no parents, no elderly people. Some people have excuses. If you have none of these responsibilities and you still aren't putting in the time and the work, it's your fault. It's no one's fault but you and your excuses. Reselling is not easy. And when it is easy, it still requires your time and effort. It's not manual labor to the point that we're building a house, to where we're cutting yards and doing landscaping, to where we're plumbing and getting our hands dirty and lifting and working out. But it's still hard work that requires actual effort. And this is the part that a lot of people seem to not understand. They think it's just going to happen overnight because they watch too many YouTube videos, too many gurus, too many people lie to them, or they're just inherently lazy. I've met plenty of those people who are just purely lazy, who just don't understand the hard work ethic, don't think that they have to work. I've heard this because I used to be this person 15 years ago. I deserve weekends off. No, you don't. If you're not making enough money, you're not paying your bills, you're failing, you don't deserve anything. You don't. Get up and work 4 hours on a Saturday and 4 hours on a Sunday. That's 8 hours. 4 weekends is 32 hours. That's a whole extra week of work simply by putting in a half a day on every Saturday and Sunday. Just putting it out there, guys. 4 or 5 hours a day, 5 hours on a Saturday, 5 on a Sunday, 10 hours, 4 weekends, 40 hours, whole another week of work. And if you're somebody who makes $600, $800 a week on your reselling, you just made an extra $800. In 1 month, you made an extra $800. That's an extra $9,600 a year. Imagine what you could do with that. So my message to all of you today and for every day after this is go back, sit yourself down, look yourself, how convenient, look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror, guys. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself if you're making excuses or if you have legitimate reasons. And if any part of your day or your life or your efforts are excuses, cut the excuses out, get rid of them, and start focusing. The economy is not great. The economy is probably not going to get better. Money's probably not going to get better. And to keep up, you're going to have to work twice as hard. I made some decisions in the last 3 to 6 months and in the last 3 or 6 hours that are going to require me to work even harder than I've ever worked before because I see what's coming, I see what's already here, and I know where I want to be, and I know what I'm going to have to do to keep my head up here where I want to be. I don't want to drop down here. I want to be up here. And so I know what that's going to take, what it looks like, and I plan to do it from now on all the way through. There's no more having those relaxing days, kicking back. You got to work extra hard when things are tough, and things are tough right now. They're even tough for me, and I don't mean financially. I just mean work ethic wise. Everything is taking more work and more time and more effort to get things done and to make that same amount of money that I've always made or more. So with that, I do implore you, work smarter, not harder, but just know that it might require you to work a little harder. So get rid of the excuses, focus, write out a plan, and make it happen, guys. I'll keep the video short. I appreciate you watching as always. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel all the time, every day that you guys do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on for notifications. If you subscribe and you hit that little bell that says next to the subscription notifications, it will turn them on and you'll be notified only when I post a new video. You won't get spammed, you don't get a bunch of crap, just when the videos go up. So I'd appreciate it if you did that. And as always, enjoy your afternoon, guys. It's Tuesday. Make the most of it, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow on Wednesday. Until then, I will see everyone next time.